After that, role of certification, and finally, I will introduce you to GSTC certification. So we will explore how GSTC certification can help tourism businesses meet international expectation and support long-term success. Let's begin with global system shift. Before we focus on tourism and GSTC, let us first look at the bigger picture of today's session. So around the world, sustainability is no longer just a market topic. It's becoming part of how businesses are managed and regulated. For example, in Europe, larger companies are now required to report their sustainability performance. And also airlines, they are publishing their Shehan, can you see my screen?
Yes, Akshara, I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. For example, the airline, they are publishing their carbon emission data. And if you look at the hotel industry, the major hotel brands now publish sustainability reports every year. And consider about the investors. Before they invest a company, they check how our organization address the GSTC performance and climate risk. So all these examples show something important. What is that? It is sustainability is now part of normal businesses practice, and it become a standard. And tourism is part of the global economy. So when global business rule change, tourism also feels that impact. So that's why it's important for us to understand global shift. The regulation and disclosure expand in source markets. So let's understand this with some real world example. Consider about European Union regulation in EU countries. The largest companies, they should report their sustainability and ESG information. It is mandatory by the law. So if a European tour operator, they must report sustainability performance, and they will also ask their hotel partners for that data. And the large tour operators, the major European tour operators like TUI Group, they work with thousands of hotels worldwide, and they publish annual sustainability reports. And they show their carbon targets and responsible sourcing policies. So naturally, they prefer to work with hotels that can show structured sustainability performance. And third one, corporate travel procurement. The multinational companies, when they book a hotel for their business trips or for their business trips for the staff members, some companies prefer certified hotel because they must report their their own ESG performance. And final one, it is very important nowadays, anti-greenwashing enforcement. In Europe, authorized are now checking companies that claim to be eco-friendly. And if a company cannot prove its claims with real data, it can face penalties. So business must now show evidence, not just marketing message. So today, tourist source countries are making strong rules, and companies must now be more open and show their sustainability performance clearly. And since Maldives depends strongly on this market for tourism, as we know, so it means these challenges naturally influence the Maldives tourism industry as well. The next one is carbon transparency become mainstream. Around the world, the carbon reporting is become more structured and standardized. Many international companies now measure their carbon footprint every year and publish in their annual report. So they often follow global standards such as GHG protocol and TCFD and also ISSB standards. So these are not voluntary guideline only. And in some markets, they are becoming a regulatory expectation. So, consider about the hospitality industry. Some global hotel brands now calculate emission per room night and set annual reduction target. And not only that, even international conference and global events, they also measure the carbon footprint and they publish it. So carbon reporting is no longer informational and it is becoming structured, standardized, and increasingly expected. So this means carbon visibility is entering mainstream business practice. So now let's talk about luxury segment repositioning. In the past, luxury meant comfort, um, privacy, and high service. But today, luxury is changing because guests still expect comfort, but they also expect responsibility. They want to stay a hotel that protect environment. In many countries, premium resorts now use renewable energy and reduce plastic waste and protect nature. They include these efforts as part of their brand story. So they speak about sustainability in their marketing, not only in technical reports. So sustainability is not separate from luxury anymore. It's becoming part of modern luxury. And now let's look at investors and capital markets. Around the world, investors are paying more attention to sustainability. When banks or investment fund finance hotel project, they do not only look at revenue and profit anymore. They also look at ESG performance of our organization. If a company has a strong sustainability management and clear policies, it can receive better finance conditions. So today, sustainability linked loans are also increasing. This means the interest rate can depend on meeting environmental or social targets. So investors also look at the climate exposure, and for example, they assess whether a property is exposed to flooding, extreme weather, or energy risk. And they also check governance transparency. They want to clear policies, accountability, and reporting system. So sustainability is not only about environment. It is now connected to finance and investment decision. So now let's understand how this global shift influences tourism destinations. So international destinations are already experiencing these changes. First, these are more requested for sustainability data. The hotel are asked to provide information about energy use, water management, waste management, carbon policies, and environment programs. And second one is corporate travel department now include sustainability screen. So when companies book hotels for their staff, they may check whether the hotel has clear sustainability practice or certification, as we discussed earlier. So third one, some tour operators prefer to work with certified properties. So this helps them meet their own sustainability goals and reporting requirements. And finally, in highly visible destination, reputation is very important. So sustainability performance can influence how the destination is viewed in global market. So these global shifts are already influencing tourism destination around the world like Maldives. Let's move to the Maldives context. So now the Maldives is one of the most tourism dependent countries in the world. And tourism contribute around 30% directly to national gross domestic product. It also generate about 90% of foreign exchange earnings. And a large share of employment is linked to tourism, including transport, construction, fisheries, and other service sectors. The Maldives has a unique, one island, one resort model. Each resort operates on its own island, and which support privacy, exclusivity, and strong luxury position. Globally, the Maldives is recognized as premium luxury destination. At the same time, the country has average elevation is only about 1 to 1 meters above sea level. So because of this geographically, environmental performance and tourism performance are closely connected in Maldives. So in island destination like Maldives, protecting natural assets also protecting brand value. So you can see from this data that tourism revenue in 2025 reached about 22.56 billion Maldives rupiah. This is an 80% increase compared to last year. If you look at the trend from 2003 to 2024, we can see steady growth over time. There was a major drop around 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but after that, the sector recovered strongly. And today, tourism revenue is higher than before the pandemic. This shows two main things. First one is tourism is main economic engine of the Maldives. And second one is the sector is really resilient, but it is also very important to protect. When tourism is this important to the national economy, protecting its long-term stability becomes a strategic priority. And in an island destination, long-term sustainability is closely connected to environment performance. Island tourism has unique operational characteristics. Many resorts depend on diesel for electricity, and water is often produced through desalination, which required high energy use, and also waste management is more complex due to island geography. And fuel price, it also directly influences operating cost. So operational efficiency, it become very important for cost stability and long-term resilience. So now let's look at the strategic risk landscape for island tourism. So globally, island destination face three main type of pressure. The first one is environment and physical pressure. This include rising sea level, coastal erosion, coral reef damage, and infrastructure exposure to climate impact. And the second one is cost and operational pressure. The fuel prices can increase, and desalinations and maintenance costs are high, and protecting and repair work require additional investment. And the third one, market and investment pressure. The investors now check ESG performance, and tour operator requests sustainability data, and some partners prefer certified properties. So sustainability is no longer only an environment issue, it's now connected to business stability, cost management, and long-term competitiveness. And the research shows that around 80% of land lies less than 1 meter above sea level. And coral bleaching event have occurred in 1998, 2020, 10 and 2016. And over 60% of inhabited island face shoreline erosion in Maldives. The coral bleaching events have been recorded multiple times in recent decades, and coral reefs support approximately 30% of GDP and attract millions of visitors. So more than 60% of inhabited island face shoreline erosion, and so reef health and environmental sustainability directly influence tourism assess value. The Maldivian economy is deeply linked to tourism, as we know, and transport contribute to 25% of national greenhouse gas emission. And electricity generation remain largely diesel based. And consider about the waste management and desalination increase energy demand cost. And more than 90% of resource report erosion impacts. So these factors shows that operational resilience and sustainability are directly linked to long-term competitiveness. So we have a look at the environment and operational exposure. And the important question is now is not whether risk exists. The question is how we respond strategically. So after understanding the risk landscape, it's important to focus on response. Why does this discussion matter today? The global tourism expectations are continuously changing, and travel partners, investors, and corporate clients are asking for more transparency. And sustainability reporting is become more common. And island destination like ours operate under high international visibility. And also reputational resilience and alignment with global standards are becoming more important. So this discussion is not only about environmental protection. It's about long-term competitiveness and sustainability leadership support long-term business stability and market positioning. So this section focuses on sustainable tourism and what it means in practice. The sustainability is not about limiting tourism, and it is about managing tourism wisely. For island destinations like Maldives, sustainability is about protecting natural assets while supporting ecosystem and economic growth. This sets the foundation for why standards and certification become important later in the session. So let's first clarity what we mean by sustainable tourism. The sustainable tourism means considering long-term impact. It's not just a short-term gain. So according to the World Tourism Council, tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social, and environment impacts, and addressing the needs of visitors, the industry, the environment, and the host communities is called sustainability tourism. In simple terms, it means tourism that works today without damaging tomorrow. Now let's look at strategic value of sustainability. When sustainability is structured properly, it creates real business value. First, it protects coral natural assets. In destination like Maldives, beaches, rivers, and reefs and marine life are the foundation of tourism. And second one, it's improve operational efficiency. better energy management, water use, waste system, it can reduce long-term cost. And third one, it is strength international reputation. The market are increasingly value responsible destination. The fourth one, it support premium positioning. Today, luxury gets expect responsible operation along with comfort. And finally, it enhances investor confidence. The strong sustainability governance shows long-term sustainability and reduce risk. So sustainability is not only about protection, it's also about competitiveness, resilience, and long-term value. Let's move to the role of certification. The certification is not about adding another logo, and it is about strengthening system, verifying performance, and protecting the Maldives' core natural assets. So certification provides global credibility for sustainability performance, and it independent verification that reduce greenwashing risk, and also protection of reefs, beaches, and water and energy systems. And also certificate help to stronger access in international tour operators and online platforms. And another one is higher guest trust and brand value. And also certificate help to improve resilience to climate and operational risk. So most importantly, certification shifts sustainability from voluntary action to structured management. So here you can see these are multiple relevant standards: Global Sustainable Tourism Council standard, Travel Life, Green Globe, Check, Blue Flag, and ISO 14001, ISO 15001, and ISO 14064, and also LEED standard. And each addresses different aspects: environment management, energy efficiency, carbon management, building design, and cost management. However, GSTC serve as a global baseline framework for sustainability tourism and integrating environmental, social, cultural, and economic criteria into the one comprehensive structure. It aligns sustainability performance with international expectations. So introducing GSTC. So let me briefly clarify what is GSTC actually is. So GSTC is a USA registered non-profit organization that develops and manages global stand for sustainable tourism and travel. And its purpose is to create a common global understanding of sustainable tourism and provide minimum benchmark for businesses and destinations. So this is very important. GSTC itself does not directly certify business. It accreditates certification bodies that assess properties against GSTC recognition criteria. This ensures naturality, independence, and credibility. So GSTC standards are aligned with the international sustainability principles and support the broader SDG framework. For Maldivian tourism business, this alignment strengthens international positioning and investor confidence. The GSTC standard are structured around four pillars. These pillars are create a balanced sustainability management system. The first one is effective sustainability planning. This required clear policies, document procedures, risk assessment, monitoring system, and continuous improvement process. For island resorts operating independently, structured planning is essential to manage complexity. And second one is maximizing social and economic benefit for local communities. This include fair employment practices, local sourcing, community engagement, and equity benefit sharing. Then sustainability is strength when local communities are meaningful, integrated into the tourism value chain. And third one is enhancing cultural heritage. The tourism must respect and protect local culture, tradition, and heritage assets. For the Maldives, cultural enhance for the guest experience while preserving identity. The fourth one is reducing negative environment impact. This include energy management, water efficiency, waste reduction, emission tracking, biodiversity protection, and marine ecosystem conservation. For fragile island ecosystem, these pillars are fundamental. So together, these four pillars create a comprehensive sustainability management framework, not a checklist. It's but a system. So at this point, it is helpful to understand how GSTC standards are structured. GSTC has developed different standards for the various part of covering tourism sector. First one is GSTC hotel standard. Second one is GSTC tour operator standard. And third one, GSTC destination standard. And also there is MICE standard, and fifth one is attraction standard. This each standard address the sustainability responsibility of different tourism actors. For the Maldives, the most relevant standard are hotel standard, tour operator standard, and the destination standard. And these three together cover proper level operations, exclusion and supplier network, and the destination-wide management. So let's focus especially on what applies most directly to the Maldivian context. First, this is a stand for hotel and accommodation provide. It covers sustainability management, legal compliance, energy use, water management, and community engagement. And the second, this is the stand for tour operator and exclusion providers. This focus on responsible product design, supplier selection, wildlife protection, and also transparent communication. And the third one, there is a destination level standard. This support tourism authorities and destination management organization in governance, planning, climate action, and community well-being. So GSTC does not focus only hotel. It provides structured framework for entire tourism ecosystem. And this create alignment between operations, governance, and international market expectations. So in addition to GSTC's on a standard, there are GSTC recognized certification system. As you can see here, these are independent standard that have been evaluated as aligned with GSTC criteria. The example is a check, green destination, green step, and wayfinder, and stay for the planet regulation and technical note standards. These systems may offer additional technical tools, measurement platforms, and operational support. For Maldives hotel and resort or destination, selecting a GSTC recognized certification, it ensures international credibility while allowing flexibility in implementation. So now let's connect this directly to Maldives tourism. In Maldives, tourism is the backbone of the economy. So alignment with global expectation is not optional, it is now a strategy. And the first GSTC support regulatory and um, supply chain readiness. Many of your tour operator partners, especially from Europe, may request sustainability data. So GSTC help create documented policies, monitoring systems, and clear reporting. This makes it easier to respond professionally and confidently. And second one is GSTC support carbon and resource transparency. In Maldives, energy and water costs are significant because of diesel use and desalination. By monitoring energy, water, and waste properly, resorts can improve efficiency and reduce long-term operational cost. And third one, GSTC strength brand credibility. The Maldives is positioned as a premium luxury destination. So globally, luxury market increasingly expect responsible operation. And GSTC certification support that position and reduce greenwashing risk. And the fourth one, it strengthens governance and investor confidence. When sustainability is integrated into leadership system, it shows maturity and long-term thinking. This improves confidence among investors, partners, and corporate clients. And finally, this creates a real business impact. Operationally, it supports cost control and efficiency. And strategically, it strengthens competitiveness and long-term brand protection. So GSTC is not only an environment framework, it's an structured business tool that support the future resilience of Maldives tourism. Now the practical question is, how can resort begin? You can be done step by step. Uh, First, start with the baseline sustainability assessment. In here, should understand about your current performance in energy, water, waste, and management system. And second, integrate sustainability into governance. Assign responsibility at a leadership level and include it in policies. And third one is establish clear KPIs. Set a measurable target for energy use, water reduction, and environment performance is covered here. And the fourth one, developing monitoring and reporting system. In here, track performance regularly and maintain documentation. Then you should follow continuous improvement pathway. So finally, it is important to clarify how certification works. The GSTC sets the global sustainability standards. First one is GSTC, that sets global sustainability standard. Then the independent certification body accredited or recognized by the GSTC, and they conduct audit and assessment. And finally, travel companies like hotels, resorts, they certified by that certification bodies. So this separation ensure naturally and credibility. So certification involves gap analysis, policy development, data collection and documentation, staff training, on-site audit, ongoing monitoring and recertification. So as before mentioned, it is not a one-time labor and it is a continuous improvement system. So with that, I would like to now happy to about open the session for question and discussion. So briefing about the session, as we discussed today, sustainability in Maldives is not simply an environment initiative, and it is directly connected to operational efficiency, market credibility, risk management, and long-term competitiveness. And the GSTC provides a structured framework that helps tourism businesses move from intention to measurable performance. And also it aligns sustainability action with international expectation, and certificate is not about adding complexity. So it is about creating clarity in policy, clarity in measurement, clarity in communication to global markets. For island-based tourism, a system like the Maldives, structured sustainability management, strength, resilience, and long-term value. And I hope this session has provided clear understanding of how GSTC standard apply across hotel, tour operators, and destination management, and how certification can support continuing improvement for your facility. Thank you. Shehan.
Yes, Akshara.
Akshar,
If the participants have any questions to raise,
Yeah, this is Javed from Riolo Travel. I have one question to ask. You have told that for the EU, European, that we need to have a, what to say, that we need to show them our tax and GST. If the person don't hold the GST in Maltese, still they can able to work out for Maltese or cannot? I mean, basically
Sorry,
the
can you?
company, basically that European community, if we start to work, do you require that to be compulsory? We need to produce the GST, or we can just give them that MMPRC membership certificate to them?
Can you ask it again? I didn't clear.
No, basically that you just told me that about the European that when we work like big tour operator TUI and all,
Yeah.
you say that GST and then the tourism certificate is very important for that. May I know more details why we need to produce the GST and then GST certificate to them for what process?
GSTC actually it align with global sustainable development goals,
Uh-huh.
and it is benchmark of the sustainable development goals actually. And GSTC also cover entire environment, social, economy, and also every part of sustainability. I think is it clear for you? And
Yeah, okay.
we can cover only one certificate for that all sustainability part. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thanks a lot, madam. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you for your
Akshara,
patience.
Akshara, let me add bit. I think Mr. Jivat wants to know whether, see, there are two requirements. One is compulsory legal requirement, and other one is voluntary requirement. I think Mr. Jivat want to have a verification about that, whether GST is a mandatory requirement, is a legal, or like it's a voluntary requirement. I think like that would be the question he's asking. Is it Mr. Jivat? That's what you want, right?
No, I need to know both. As she has explained to me that previously, and again, the one you have asked me, same thing. Again, I need a clarification.
Yeah, please. If you can give a clarification whether it's a compulsory or it's a mandatory or it's a voluntary standards.
It's actually a voluntary one, Mr. Asita. I think.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Any question?
The one you total we have about 38 slide. Okay, I mean you have briefed me very nicely. Is possible to we get this documentation again? We can go through this.
sure, Javed, we will be able to share the slides with you. There'll be a few slides that we'll have to emit, and then we'll share you the rest of the presentation.
Yeah, good. That will be good, because we need to read again, I mean, then it will be very much clear on this one. It's a very good, what to say, it's a very good to know about this, Previously, we did not have that much knowledge. This training sector will be quite good for us to be pick more knowledge on this sector,
Understood, understood. Will there be any more questions?
Shahan, from Akshara, like, if we want to start up this kind of a certification, what would be the starting point, like, for a resort or whatever, like, Yeah, like say it's a point blank and then we want to start. So what would be the starting point? How you help us on that?
Mr. Rasita, so what we'll do is I'll share my contact details to this chat and to all the registered participants. They can connect with us, and then we will be able to, schedule a meeting with you all and discuss your requirements and how we can support your organization. A physical discussion will be the best, and then we'll decide how we can initiate the process.
Thank you, Shahan.
I guess that's all the questions for now. So, coming to the end of today's session, I would like to sincerely thank each of you for your active participation and engagement. GSTC is just not a standard, it's a commitment to responsible tourism, culture preservation, and long-term business sustainability. And the Maldives is globally recognized as a premier destination. Maintaining the reputation requires continuous improvement and a collective effort from all of us. I would also like to extend appreciation to Ms. Akshara for delivering an insightful and informative session today. I also express our sincere gratitude to Visit Maldives and Big Maldives for endorsing and supporting this initiative. Your commitment to strengthening sustainable tourism in the Maldives is truly admirable. On behalf of Halcyon Private Limited, RR Associates Private Limited, and Farago Academy, I thank you once again for being part of this important program. If you would like to further explore GSTC implementation, sustainability reporting, carbon footprint assessments, or any other certification support, our team and myself would be happy to continue the conversation with you. Let us move forward together in building a more responsible, resilient, and sustainable tourism industry for the Maldives. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you. Have a great day then.
All right. Thank you. Thanks a lot.